truth out there, Ian?
It is out there. I think we're about to find out finally. About to find out something.
Exciting times, friends. Exciting times.
There've been a lot of times throughout the years of being into UFOs. It's like, all right, now we're getting the answer. We're finally going to get something, and it's always terrible. Never pans out, really. It's always a huge letdown. But what we're going to talk about tonight, something has every popular talking head in the UFO world, like all the people that you see on big podcasts on Coast to Coast, all the experts doubling, tripling down on very like imminent within of us releasing this episode within like 12 hours, some of this stuff.
Wow.
So a lot of people are going to look stupid if things don't pan out a certain way coming up here.
How timely are we, right? Johnny on the spot here.
Yeah. Well,
I was just going to say,
Maybe.
hopefully we're not one of the ones looking stupid. We'll be
we won't
careful.
look stupid.
We're not
Be careful
endorsing
with our
anything.
remarks.
No. You want to get into it?
Well, after that build,
I can barely contain myself.
So let's just go through I put together like a little timeline of disclosure, like where we're at. And it started on June 5th, 2023 with David Grush. Remember, he's the former U.S. Air Force officer, intelligence official, came forward as the first big whistleblower with claims about a secret program where we were retrieving and studying extraterrestrial technology since the 40s. He's also where we get the non-human intelligence thing. That was the NHI. That was what his program, they referred to them as.
Okay. It's like alien technology.
Mm-hmm. And we reverse engineered it. But he said that he interviewed people for that program. He never actually went out on anything. So we still...
Secondhand.
Right. It's still always second, third hand stuff.
Okay.
But he testified. He had documents that he shared, but those were behind the scenes, like closed door meetings with Congress, not public ones. Then on July 29th, a couple months later, 2024, the U.S. government passed the Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon Disclosure Act of 2024, and that comes into effect in 2025. And what it does is it gives specific protections to people who are only whistleblowing regarding UFOs. That's really weird. Like, that's crazy. I feel like if Stanton Friedman was still alive, like some of those old UFO researchers, their minds would be fucking blown right now with some of this stuff.
They would never have expected something like this.
No, not this. There's another thing snuck in this one, which is weird. It establishes government ownership of recovered UAP materials to block private companies from keeping them hidden.
No matter who finds it or where.
No matter who finds it. So that makes it almost sound like it's like a Lockheed Martin type, right? They're a private company.
Sure.
So the United States, we own it. They can't own it.
So if alien technology crashed into my backyard and I was trying to sell it to the highest bidder, Lockheed Martin couldn't step in and offer me $1 billion. The government could block that and say, you're not legally allowed to own that. We're going to take that. We're going to pay you $2.
We're going to pay you nothing.
Go fuck yourself. Or we'll take you to Guantanamo Bay and no one will ever hear from you again.
ain't that some bullshit?
Yeah.
That's a weird thing, right? That they're even worried about claiming ownership of
That's an interesting
said
little
UFO
tidbit.
material.
Yeah. I wonder who wrote that. The DOD, for sure. But maybe it's also aimed at preventing the sale to foreign entities too, like Russian or Chinese shell companies. So, in the interest of national defense, sure. Because if the government gets that technology, they're going to farm it out to Lockheed Martin anyway on the development side. So, I think that's probably aimed more at foreign companies. But all right, makes sense.
On November 13th, 2024, that was the big congressional hearing on UAP transparency. We did.
It's 2 months ago.
Yep. That's when we talked about Immaculate Constellation, which was
Was that the redacted episode?
No, that was not the redacted. This one actually had the receipts. This was the alleged was it 12 pages, the document of that alleged retrieval program and how it classified all the UFOs. But then there was also the hearing in here. I can't remember when, but with all the testimony from the military guys talking about all the UFOs coming in and out of the water, the big red cube that was just hovering over the ocean for a long time.
Yeah, we looked at those videos. They're crazy.
Super weird stuff. So now let's get to present day.
That redacted one, though, Mike, was good. Like redacted.
I know.
Redacted.
I was just excited to talk about UFOs. Then I'm reading it like, oh, there's not really anything to talk about.
This page is just a blank, a black splotch of Sharpie.
It was nothing but a waste of paper and ink.
Yeah, it really was. So present day in January 13th, 2025. What's that, like 4 days ago? Something like that. Yeah.
Today's the,
The day of the release, 18th.
Yeah.
5 days ago.
Filmmaker Jeremy Corbell claimed that we being the people of the United States, are going to be told that there's a craft of extraterrestrial origin on its way to Earth and it will be here by 2027. But that's a lie. So we're going to be told that. Presumably, I'm guessing because Trump will be inaugurated when this happens, President Trump will tell us all of this. He's proposing, like, it sounds like a possible Project Bluebeam scenario. According to Jeremy Corbell, his information is coming from reliable military intelligence sources, but he's not naming them. This one's weird. I find this one very shocking because 9 times out of 10, he has the receipts for what he says. There's arguments about him that he's a bro, he's a narcissist, he's too self-centered, whatever.
Wasn't he involved with Skinwalker?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. People call him like the UFO bro. He's got like the beard and tattoos and stuff. I have nothing against the guy.
Yeah, but if your sources are military intelligence that are plugged in, you're not going to burn them.
No.
So, of course, you're not going to release your sources, right?
Yeah.
I have a question, though. What's going to happen first? The aliens reach us or the Steelers win a playoff game? What will happen first? I think the aliens.
I don't know. I think those aliens might reach us for that. There hasn't been a playoff in a long time.
Okay, you can continue. I just want to stick that knife in a little bit.
I like that we have the second overall draft pick and he's talking shit over there.
Yep. That's right.
Jeremy Corbell he's responsible for the USS Omaha UAP video where in July 2019 an object was seen moving across the water and it goes down into the water, crazy speeds. He released the night vision video captured by Navy personnel aboard the USS Russell in July of 2019 that showed it looks like a pyramid just floating over in the sky. It's really fucking weird. And Jeremy Corbell and George Knapp, who we've talked about George Knapp a ton, he's a very respected guy. In January 2023, those two unveiled an image of a metallic orb that was captured by a U.S. spy plane over Iraq in April of 2016. So in what that was, it was a slide from an official military UAP training thing. It was like shown as an example to people.
That one's crazy.
Yeah. Because it's just a silver ball.
Yeah, it's just going along.
So, yeah, I mean, George Knapp's a super...
They know what they're talking about.
Yeah, and I haven't seen George Knapp come out yet so far and be like, distance himself from Jeremy. They work very closely together. Like they just had a new Netflix show come out where the two of them are like going around and it's a classic UFO show because it talks about the classic subjects, but they have their twist on it. You know what I mean?
There's only so many things. You got to put your own twist on everything.
You really do.
You got to set yourself apart.
That's why we have jobs.
It's very true.
What are we feeling?
So that kind of blows my mind that was even said.
Yeah.
Like when I watch Jeremy Corbell say that sounds so fucking outlandish to think that in what 4, maybe 5 days, Donald Trump's going to sit there and tell us that there's a spaceship coming to Earth. It's going to be here in 2 years. I feel like shit will go south. But if that really happened, but he's saying
it's distraction though,
right? But people will believe that.
Well,
if you're told that,
sure.
I feel like shit would go south.
Shit would go south from him saying that. You mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like if there was a big meeting in front of the whole world, and we're like, all right, there is the ship. It's coming. It's going to be here in 2 years.
Oh, I think that's half the reason why all of this is so fucking kayfabe, because of the panic it would induce.
Yeah. That would be very scary.
It would be huge panic. I mean, something like that would necessitate the world like coming together, people of all nations to do something, right? To ready the earth with some sort of defensive system.
Oh, I think
Project
like a welcome
Blue-
committee.
Or a welcome committee. Project what?
Blue Beam.
Please come get us.
Project Blue Beam. Everybody has to band together.
Yeah. Project Bluebeam said this would be in 2025, right?
Sure did.
Is it?
That's something. Is that where are they drawing from that for this?
Is this like a big psyop, CIA kind of thing?
Like, is this a work to just try to bring unity?
Or is it a work to discredit all these UFO people? Because if nothing comes of any of this, then there's not really any credible talking heads left in the UFO. Everybody, because
But I'm saying if the president of the United States is coming out saying this,
then
now
yeah.
it's not on the heads of the community,
the
UFO community.
Or do they just go into the mode of like these doomsday preachers who say, "Oh, I had the date wrong. End of the world's really 4 years from now." I
You mean cults, Dave? You mean
tea
cults.
leaves a little bit. I was a little off on my calendar.
So here I'm going to read these two next points, and then I'm going to bring up what you just like made pop in my mind about this, what Jeremy Corbell and George Knapp's motivation could be behind there.
Dave, we need to lay out and let the man preach. That's the problem. We're interrupting him too much. This is his thing.
Fair enough.
We got to get into like some grifting because 2 days ago, so January 15th, Dr. Stephen Greer announced that his group, the Disclosure Project, will be dropping a collection of whistleblower accounts and documents within the next 72 hours. So that's got to come out tomorrow.
Today.
Day
of release of this episode.
Greer's been a big player in the UFO disclosure scene since the 90s. He was the first one to organize the National Press Club conference where there was military and intelligence officials came forward. It was like the first of its kind type thing.
Yeah.
He believes that our government has been hiding this technology to protect like the oil industry and stuff. He's very on that whole New World Order, but environmental aspect of it.
A new world order.
I've heard of it, yes.
That being said, Greer is a straight up grifter. He claims to channel extraterrestrial beings.
Well, who doesn't, Ian? Come on.
Through meditation, and he promotes these pricey, he calls them CE5 protocols that will allow you to have a close encounter of the fifth kind.
Oh, right.
That will allow you to contact aliens.
Really?
Right. So Greer put his stamp on it. As far as I know, he was the first one to say that something was going to happen in 2025. And then he kind of kept moving the goalpost closer, which is weird for him. And now everybody's jumped on, which I think that could be the reason why they're all seem to be fighting right now. Because Lou Elizondo, who is the ATIP guy that Tom DeLonge started working with at the beginning of all this, when all this shit started like brewing in like 2016, 2017, whatever. Lou Elizondo has said something's going to happen. Everybody is like now thrown their hat in the ring here and said something's happening
Today.
Right. But they all have their own thing and they're all kind of fighting with each other. And I think what could possibly be happening here, because there's money to be made, right? There's Netflix shows. Everybody has their own market here.
Yeah.
I think they're all there could be afraid of losing their market because disclosure's coming. And they're not going to be the ones in control of the disclosure.
Interesting.
I think there could be a little bit of that
It's a
going
bandwagon
on.
thing.
Yeah, because the UFO world, they fight, and they're very petty and shit.
You don't say.
And they all have their own books Lou Elizondo just came out with his book. Everybody had been waiting for that. Like everybody has their whole thing. When Donald Trump or somebody, whoever comes out and says like, okay, they're real, you know, whatever. And now they don't have jobs anymore kind of thing. I've seen that argument online.
Okay. That makes sense.
Well, here's the thing about Donald Trump. He has the last job he's ever going to have for the rest of his life.
No more fucks to give.
You're elected president for the second term. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
Say what you got to say. Give it to us.
The drama's not over yet because there's still more drama with this shit. So yesterday, January 16th, we're recording this on the 17th, but January 16th, News Nation announced that Air Force veteran Jake Barber would be sharing his story about being part of a secret military operation to retrieve an egg-shaped UFO. According to Barber, the craft was seamless, metallic, repelled light, and stayed cool to the touch. He also claims that biological entities found within the craft were clearly not human. His account, how it goes so far, is he has the receipts. Tomorrow night, well, the 18th, January 18th,
Sure.
8 p.m. Eastern, I don't know, it's News Nation is going to be broadcasting it. This guy said he has the video. He's a real whistleblower. He was there doing this, and it's going to be an HD video, and we see it.
Fuck.
Are you going to watch that live?
Absolutely, I'll be watching that.
Did you get that station?
I don't know. I think the gimmick player has it. If not, I'll find a way to watch it.
Let me know. You can log into my thing. We get it on our channel.
It's not
I
going to
will not be around home, so I'll be looking for updates.
Yeah. It's not going to be that alien autopsy bullshit.
I don't think so. Not this.
All right.
What if this was like a ratings ploy, like just for News Nation to get
be
themselves on the
crazy.
map?
I don't know. It's something is happening. So there's clearly something has happened, or there's something happening behind the scenes that's made everybody kind of go crazy.
Like military intelligence or whoever it is leaking some shit out. Mm-hmm. Like, because they want people to do something. And is that something because the president's going to lay all this out next week?
That's what I keep thinking of. Like, you know, we're going to have a new president in a couple days, and this is happening. This is going to happen less than 48 hours before it.
Do the people...
It adds up to that this is a legitimate, something's going to be said.
But do people disagree with releasing this information? That's why they're trying to...
Yeah, I don't know.
To invalidate what he's going to supposedly say and label it a fake, right? Like, that's kind of what it reads like.
And again, we're just reacting to what we're being told.
Yeah, I have no idea.
We don't know any of this shit. And I don't want people to come back at us and when this is a big womp womp.
Yeah, it might be.
No,
Sure.
We're just reacting to what we're told might happen.
I'm fully expecting to watch the News Nation special tomorrow and be like, okay, this guy seems very credible. His story's interesting. And then the video be like super just a nothing. Because usually that's what it is. I hope it is. And I hope I see a fucking for real UFO being recovered from us.
Yeah.
But you're also, you're used to being the Charlie Brown with the football. Who's the girl that holds the football?
Lucy.
Yeah. And then she pulls it out. And you're like, how many times am I going to give? Every time you get excited, though. Then every time you fucking get your balls cut off.
But.
And I'm not making fun of you. I'm saying that's how it's been.
Yeah.
So, of course, you're skeptical.
But as soon as, just recently, whenever the Tom DeLonge stuff started happening, so what would that have been like 2019, 18, like stuff started getting more serious. Every time something's released, it gets better. It has gotten better every time. There's like a little bit more, and it's like
still nothing great, but it's been better.
Right now, all of a sudden, shit is just blown up.
But are they slowly trying to acclimate us to this happening over the past 5-6 years instead of just dropping it as a bombshell all at once? Is that what this has been leading up to?
But do you think it could have been that coordinated of an effort? Like, I always just think of like, you would have to have a lot of people on board. And with as much infighting as like Ian's talked about, that would be a hell of a plan for everyone to kayfabe that long. I just don't know if it's possible.
Yeah.
You'd have to have a lot of people on board to like slowly do that.
But that would, yeah, I suppose so. Or if that's just behind the scenes intelligence using these people as kind of,
Yeah.
not
that's
stool pigeons, but
I do like the theory, and I'm definitely not taking credit for it. I read it online on Reddit.
take credit. Who cares?
that maybe everybody's freaking out because the grift is done. Stephen Greer has said that this Jake Barber guy that will be on News Nation on the 18th, that he is what he was talking about within 72 hours. I saw somebody from News Nation push back and say that absolutely not. Stephen Greer has nothing to do with this guy. And that's what happened with David Grush in 2023. Greer tried to latch on to him, and Grush said, no, I don't have anything to do with Greer. And that's the thing. It's like this dude attaches his name to stuff and it kills the credibility.
Right.
So he's continue. I'm sure if I refreshed Reddit right now, there'd be more Stephen Greer nonsense. I'm sure it's going to go on until tomorrow night.
What does that mean, though? Does that mean
It means the grift's over for him, right?
he needs to attach himself to something because it's all going away?
He announced the 72 hours thing on the first episode of his new podcast.
You don't say.
So that's why I was like, okay, this is like nothing. This is so stupid. But Jeremy Corbell then says that we're going to be told that there's a ship coming. That's a really bold fucking statement to make. And now we're being told by News Nation that they have this video and they're going to play it tomorrow night.
Yeah, like these are
tonight.
a couple of black and white statements. You can't really, either someone comes out and tells us that or they don't. You can't really wiggle your way out of that.
Either-
or kind of
yeah.
frame what happens as a variation of that.
We're going to get some big news or someone's looking like a fucking fool.
Exactly. Multiple people.
And I think that's why it's so crazy, because that's not how the UFO community works. People give vague opinion or vague things, and then when
Right.
it doesn't pan out, then they're able to
Wiggle out
move
of
it.
it.
Yeah.
Exactly. This might be a big weekend in the history and future of humanity, right?
So Saturday, January 18th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our listeners don't fucking get time zones, so we've seen that
News
from our
Nation.
Zooms and stuff. News Nation, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Even if you don't get News Nation, whatever website you use will probably have a live update. That's when it's supposed to drop.
I hope to see an egg-shaped UFO being retrieved, like a real HD video of one. Hopefully.
I hope to as well. Should resemble Jeffrey Epstein's penis.
It is just Jeffrey Epstein's penis. And it's just tiny. It fits right in your hand.
I don't know what to make of any of it. I don't.
When's the president then? Next couple days after inauguration? It's like Tuesday or Wednesday?
Maybe.
Or is he going to come out Monday night?
He's going to be busy, man. Right? He's got
The
balls to go through.
Yeah. Some balls are held for charity and some for fancy dress. Mm-hmm. So maybe Wednesday? I'm going to lose my mind if someone comes out and says that there's an alien spaceship headed here and it's going to be here by 2027.
Look, if
It's
you
going to be fucking wild the next couple years.
Yeah, like if you really think about that, like the reality of that, like if that is something that's said, shit's wild. Like in my mind, if they came out and they said, okay, that's big spaceships on its way here. It's been on its way for a long time now, and it's gonna get here in 2027. We don't know them. We didn't contact them. It's not Grays. It's not what we thought or the lore has been. Like we don't know anything. I think this world would get pretty fucking crazy.
Stuff will be popping off.
Yeah,
and it will
because
be wild.
You have 2 years left to live is kind of what it would feel like.
You have to make that assumption.
It's lawless. It's the purge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
What did Stephen Hawking say? Like he's like, you guys don't really want the aliens to show up because it's not going to be good.
He didn't like the idea of SETI and all that kind of stuff. Just because
You're
of
calling predators here.
the laws of nature. Like,
Exactly
the
right.
reaction of us is 100 times worse than whatever is coming. like whatever that spaceship is bringing in 2027, whatever we will experience until then is going to be way worse.
Just mass chaos.
Yeah, you're going to be living
planetary
in
mass
hell.
chaos. Yeah.
You'll be way better off if they just wipe us off the face of blow us up.
Might blow ourselves up by then, right?
Is it weird that like that doesn't? I don't even care. Like I'm trying to think about like,
but I'm not going to judge.
if the president came out and said it's going to be here by 2027, I'm like, all right, okay. I'm sure it'll be different and maybe more real, but like right now thinking about it, like I'm like, okay, fine.
You're like, this place not that great.
Yeah, like whatever.
I need a reset.
But we've also had those conversations like, I don't care to die. Like I'm not afraid of it. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't be afraid of the aliens, not until like a week before they came, unless if I even lived that long, because it would be chaos. It would be fucking nuts.
Yeah.
I feel like it would get very Walking Dead-ish.
Oh, it will.
Very,
for sure.
very quick.
It absolutely will. Without a doubt.
which like the more we're talking about this, the more makes me think there's no way anybody is ever going to say, in my opinion, oh, this is going to be here in 2 years.
I don't think that's what we're getting.
Nobody official. You might get UFO people saying that. I don't think you're going to have anyone official say, oh, it'll be here in 2 years, because that's it would be lawless.
It would.
I just don't see, that would be the most irresponsible thing to do.
I would agree. Well, we'll see, I suppose.
If I'm going to make a I don't know if I want to say realistic. If I'm going to make a hopeful prediction, I'll say that this whistleblower is for real. He has the goods. Finally, someone has a real HD video of something happening, maybe even bodies. I don't know. He's brought it up. Everybody in the UFO world found out that this guy has the goods and he's coming forward on News Nation. The grift is gone, because as soon as this guy releases this stuff, Trump's going to follow suit and give whatever type of disclosure it is. Probably, we don't know. It's here. They've been here for a long time. We don't know. They don't interact with us, but it's real.
Yeah.
And then that's it. What people do with that information is whatever. And I'm basing that off of Lou Elizondo said something similar, and this journalist from the Daily Mail, Christopher Sharp. Their thing was that for people that believe in UFOs and that are like completely immersed in the lore and everything, it's going to be shocking, but it's not going to be like a new revelation. You're going to be shocked to find out that it's what you thought was real is real. Yeah. For the rest of the world, it is going to be an earth-shattering experience, thing.
If what's coming is what you think is coming, that seems like a very logical explanation as to what you're going to find out.
Yeah. Either we're going to get some disclosure or everybody's going to look real dumb.
It's going to be a hell of a weekend.
Well, either way, it'll make for a good follow-up second show.
Yeah. Either we're going
to be fucking mocking these people, or we're going to be like, oh, shit.
We'll be here in 2027, broadcasting to the bitter end. They're here. I see them above. It's like War of the Worlds.
Record outside in your backyard.
The lasers, they're coming.
Angie just watched Independence Day last night.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Got her in the mood.
Yeah, she was like, if it plays out like that in real life, it won't be fun. Like if there's really a UFO,
that's a bad way to do it.
Yeah, like if there's really a spaceship coming, whenever it gets here, it's going to be really bad.
Yeah.
It's not going to be like the little beep boop sound on. It's not going to be Close Encounters.
Not like that, huh?
No. That little kid's not going to be standing there all happy.
He's going to explode.
But then that takes the ocean thing completely out of the picture. What's going on in the water?
Maybe that's where they're coming from. They're just moving real slow. They'll be up to the surface by 2027.
Just go all
right.
They can go in real fast, but then coming up
right.
slow.
Well, they're like drones that go in and out, and it's like the mothership that's buried in the Mariana Trench that takes some years to come up.
That's what the 4chan whistleblower said, was that this thing floats around the ocean. It comes out every once in a while. We have no way to track it, no way to really do anything with it. We just see it come out every once in a while. And the drones or the UFOs, the little Tic Tacs, come out of that thing.
See, there you go. I know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about.
None of us do. We're just we're making the best of it.
It probably is, like, realistically, it probably is something that we have no idea about. Like, we know the UFOs fly around and stuff, but I think that, like, any of the UFO researchers or people like Stephen Greer, as soon as they claim that they know exactly what it is,
Yeah.
you're just trying to make money off of this and whatever. I don't know. It's going to be something way different than what we think.
May you live in interesting times. Mm-hmm. What the hell? Look, this could have happened at any other time in history, but it's happening when we're alive.
Right.
Embrace it.
There's worse things that could happen, I guess.
It's also not like we can stop it, so you might as well fucking
Yeah, what are
embrace
you
it.
going to do?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the scary part of it, too.
Go with it. Yeah. Not go with it, but, like, what can you do?
Is there anything... So it takes out, like, the spaceship coming here takes out the UFO, like, the water aspect of it completely. Jeremy Corbell said it's a lie. It's going to be a lie. That's not the truth. Is the UFO coming, or the spaceship coming from space, distracting us from the water?
Or vice versa.
Yeah.
That would be the ultimate work.
Yeah.
Maybe
We're all looking up and they fucking come from underneath.
Or maybe,
But like the government wants us to look up instead of the water.
That's a whole, that whole.
Because Jeremy Corbell is saying that we are going to officially be told that this ship is coming. Like, that's fucking crazy. I can't believe he's putting his name on that bold.
So maybe the underwater thing is an advanced, like, probe or something, and it gathered the data it needed, and it made the call back to the home planet, and that's what's going to be here by 2027.
That's all the water is. They're not down there.
Yeah. It was like probes.
The 4chan person's a neckbeard, which that's probably what it is.
It seems likely, doesn't it?
And that's just, the Tic Tacs are like little drones.
Mm-hmm. Advanced warning stuff. Look, I will be dumbfounded if we get an official declaration of something like that. That would be the biggest
Official declaration from, like, the president of the United States.
that something like that. That would be the biggest news in the history of the planet, right?
I think so.
It has to be.
Yeah, that's a humankind.
And that's going to happen in a couple days. So fuck, man, that's something.
Get drunk and go with the flow.
Yeah. What else can you do? Guess we'll talk about this again next week.
Will
right?
we? Maybe.
Maybe.
Probably close your blinds for sure if this pops off.
They're going to go anytime.
They're certainly going to explode the homes that they know the people are in there first. If your blinds are closed, they don't know if you're there.
That's
good advice, pal.
But also, if you want to see it, you open your blinds, but do that at your own risk. I ain't trying to fuck around with that.
What if it's something like just real crazy, like, I don't know, like a Quiet Place type thing?
Oh, dude.
Like just some fucking animal type thing. Like not even...
Quiet Place is scary.
I don't understand the reference, but sure, that's scary.
It's like these creatures have overrun Earth, and you have to stay quiet. They're blind.
Well, there goes our podcast business.
Yeah. Jim from The Office, he wrote, directed it, starred in it.
Did he really?
Mm-hmm. You should check it out. It's a good.
First one was good.
Yeah.
How many did they
Second
fucking
one
make?
was there's 3 of them.
What's it called?
Quiet Place.
Quiet Place.
Are these based off books, or he wrote this?
He wrote the movie, like the whole idea of it.
Wow, it just sounds like something that would have been a book first.
The first one's worth checking out for sure.
Yeah, first one's good.
He's in it. Mm-hmm. I like John Krasinski.
Yeah, he's
Him and
the
his
star.
wife, Emily Blunt.
Yeah.
But that would be...
That's horrible.
That's horrifying if that's what it is. If
I'm
it's
just
something
eating
like
a
that.
bullet then. I don't need to do that. I'm gonna hit the reset button. I don't want to do all that stuff.
So just ask Jesus for forgiveness and you go upstairs.
That's right.
Like, what's the jellyfish thing? The jellyfish UFO. Like, that video is creepy. That's a weird video.
I don't remember that one.
Remember, it's like, it just looks like a jellyfish buzzing through the air. It goes invisible, comes back, then it eventually just goes into the water. Like, that's a creepy video, and we posted it for people before, and there were comments where people were like, I don't know why, but that's an unsettling video. Maybe they are something completely unsettling.
Oh, goody. All will be revealed. Fret not.
Stephen Hawking's up in heaven just laughing at us. Fucking assholes.
Told you, bitches. You're fucked. Well, enjoy your day. Watch the news at 8 tonight, I guess.
Happy weekend. News Nation, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday.
Have a drink, couple drinks first.
January 10th, yeah. Do a weed, do an alcohol, do a pasta, whatever your drug of choice is.
Don't blame me if it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just reporting what they're reporting.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe we'll follow up next week or the week after on whatever this is.
Yeah.
If it's anything.
We'll see. We'll give it some time to see what they say tomorrow, and then see once Trump gets inaugurated if he has anything to say in the first few days.
Yeah. Like if tomorrow night's like some big fucking, like if it's a for real UFO, like if it's finally it, yeah, that'll be cool.
It'll be something.
It'll be real wild. I might even just like hop on a Patreon live stream if it's a fucking for real UFO. I'll be real excited to talk. That'll be interesting. We'll see what happens. The grift is over though. Like people have put their fucking like reputations on the line on some of this
Can't
shit.
go back.
Yeah.
This is like a loser leaves town match.
It really is.
Yeah.
If this doesn't pan out, they're done. I mean, not really. People will still watch their shit,
Well,
but
yeah.
it's going to lose a lot of its credibility.
Also, could you imagine like the cult game? If we're told that there's a ship coming on in 2027,
Oh, yeah.
cults are going to be popping up everywhere.
Heaven's Gate times 1,000.
Someone's going to like start channeling, and they're going to be like, the aliens are talking to me, giving me all the answers.
Was that Independence Day where they went to the top of the building in LA with the signs welcoming them?
And it was the first place they fucking blew up.
It's fucking hilarious.
That's probably what it'll be like. It's a nice thought to think of them as like looking out for us and wanting to correct us from ruining the planet and things like that. I think, but that's just like us being humans, right? Like just thinking of ourselves before reality.
Maybe they're
kind of
bringing the
thing.
cure for cancer here and they're just rushing to get it here. Save as many people as possible.
Wouldn't that be a twist? It turns out they're like the baby faces.
We're shooting nuclear missiles at them as they hit the atmosphere, and they're like, we got a cure for cancer. Fucking dumb hillbillies on Earth.
That's a fucking twist.
They just turn around and go home, and then we never cure cancer.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Instead of, then we just slowly all die.
Would you guys be creeped out more if they looked like grays or if they looked more like us? Like, what if they looked almost exactly like us? That might be a little weirder.
It's weirder. I don't know if it would be creepier. It would make it scarier that they could blend in better.
Yeah, like a hybrid type thing.
Like you go to Walmart and you really can't tell.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, it's Walmart, and there's sometimes I can't even really tell if they're the same species.
Excuse me, are you an alien?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a bra, ma'am? I think it's mathematically impossible that aliens from another planet would look like us.
Yeah.
Unless they somehow were able to copy and like
Sure.
change their appearance.
Yeah.
That's always been a theory with the grays, is that they don't look like we perceive them as a gray, or they're able to change it somehow to make us kind of chill out a bit.
Wasn't the Men in Black all a gimmick too? Like it was like their best attempt at like looking like us.
That's what it seems like.
That's what I was going to say. I think more unsettling than grays would be an almost accurate replica of people,
but off.
That would be creepy.
That'd
and
be
unsettling.
freaky as fuck.
Yes.
What was the one where they're all just checking mailboxes?
Yeah, they were pulling people's mail out of their mailboxes and
shit. All right. Well, I have a feeling we'll be back in a week or two discussing this again.
Yeah.
Yeah, either we're going to have some cool news or...
If shit pops off tomorrow night or tonight as you listen to this, hit Ian up on any of the socials. He's probably going to be wanting to talk about it.
Yeah,
Ian at Ian.com.
Yeah.
Ian.com. Hit him up at Ian.com. Declan, buy Ian.com now. Bye.